Check, check, check. Alright, yo, what's going on, everybody? We're back live on a podcast. It's your boy Spitty. Today we got three fresh guests. We're trying to get three people every week, give some different perspective, different topics going on. Today we got, hopefully this is right. Today we got Mustafa to my right. We got David up here in the corner, and we got Achanté above me. Hopefully those directions are the same that you guys are seeing, that I'm seeing. But yeah, we got a little diverse cast of people from all around North America. To be honest, we got me and Achanté from the Toronto area. Well, she's in Toronto. I'm in Brampton. Mustafa, I think he's still in Atlanta, right? Am I correct?
Atlanta.
Yeah, Atlanta. And we got David from Vancouver, British Columbia. So, covering the coast, covering the south. Yeah, we got a little diverse cast. How about everybody can just quickly.
Miami to Mississauga, huh?
Yeah. Oh, wait, you're Mississauga?
I said Miami to Mississauga. You have to rap your song.
Oh, my song. Yeah, yeah. Hey, shout out Mississauga to Miami. It's my most streamed song. 70,000 plus plays on Spotify. We out here. But other than that, hold up. Am I live? Oh yeah, we live. Okay, we good.
But
I was gonna say, yeah, everyone can just quickly maybe introduce themselves and what they do, so people can get a little taste of that. If Achanté, you want to go first?
Sure. I'm Achanté. I'm a musician. My first instrument is my voice, and then the piano, and then the ukulele. I'm Achanté. And then I play a bunch of random shit for fun. But yeah, I love to sing. I'm kind of genreless, but I gravitate towards like soul, jazz, R&B. I'm kind of an old soul, but I'm now experimenting with new like South Asian sounds as well. So yeah, that's my current persona, but I have many musical avatars. So yeah, that's who I am.
Dope. That was dope. All right, David, you want to go next?
Sure, yeah. What's up, y'all? My name is David July. I'm from Vancouver, Canada. I'm a melodic hip hop artist, singer, and I make music for people that want to feel something.
Okay, I feel that. Yo, shout out David, shout out Elect in the chat. Anybody in the chat, let us know you're here. Drop a song if you want us to review it. And Mustafa, yeah, let people know what you're about.
What's up, y'all? I'm Mustafa. I'm from Atlanta. I'm a writer. I write primarily about music. So that involves being a freelance music journalist. Also involves, as of late, becoming a publicist. Starting my own little music PR company here this month. So really, really, really geeked about that. Really excited about that. Definitely got some big things coming this year. And what else? I'm also a creative writer. I also write poetry. I also write fiction. So I do those two things on the side. And yeah, I'm just someone who loves music. Someone who grew up loving music, wanting to be a part of it, found a way to make my love of writing and my love of music in one. So that's pretty much where I'm at with it. And yeah, of course I'm a definitely a Spitty fan, 100%. So happy to be here.
Appreciate it. Nah, I appreciate you guys all coming through. All right, that was dope. We got a little intros from your guys' perspectives. I just wanted to break it down. Have a little lightning round. I'm gonna ask you guys just some little favorite something questions, and you guys can just answer. I'm gonna switch the rotation though. Go with Mustafa first, yo. Let me hear your favorite TV show of all time.
Oh man, oh that's a tough one. My
We go lightning round, yo. Just give me the answer, bro.
everybody loves Raymond.
Everybody loves Raven. Okay. All right, David, give me your favorite cuisine.
Favorite. Okay, come on. You might have to give me a different question with that one.
Why?
I don't know. I couldn't answer that one.
I give me like a top three, five, whatever comes to your mind, yo.
A top three what?
Favorite cuisine.
I'm not really experienced in that area too much, man.
Okay, how about your favorite candy bar?
Damn. Uh, I don't know. You know the Hershey's cooking cream.
Yeah, yeah, that's a classic. That's a classic. All
Oh,
right,
way too good.
all right, Ashante, you can take that question. What's your favorite cuisine?
Oh God. Would have to be a tie between Thai and Indian.
Bars
Sure.
tie between tie.
Okay.
I like that. All right, and then I'm gonna flip it around again. What's your favorite season?
I'm gonna say summer, 100%.
Summer. Okay, okay. Uh, David, what's your favorite superhero movie?
Oh, damn, Dark Knight.
Dark Knight.
Ooh,
Oh, okay, okay. I like that. I like
100%.
that. Shante, what's your favorite alcoholic beverage?
Shit. Um, this one changes with like every 3 years.
What is it right now? Yeah.
Like literally until 6 months ago it was gin, but I think now it's like spiced rum.
Mm,
So
I'll mess with it. All right, and then we're gonna ask everyone the same question. Mustafa, who's an artist you're really been listening to lately?
Lately, I've been listening to Lou Val. I
Lou
was
Val.
bumping like his album like an hour ago. I think it
Okay.
just came out last Friday.
Yeah, yeah. How do you spell that? Lou space.
L
Oh, okay, I got it.
L O U V A L. I think he's from Canada.
Dope. Oh, for real?
He's
I'm
key, but he's
sleeping.
been doing it.
Ah, sick. David, what about you? Any artists you've been listening to lately?
I've been on that Don Toliver stuff lately. A
Okay,
lot of
okay.
him. Yeah.
I feel that. Yeah, yeah. Don Toliver's sick. Ashante, you got an artist you've been listening to lately?
emotional oranges.
Emotional Orange. That's a crazy name. I like that.
I don't know that man.
Yeah, they're actually like this duo, like this guy and girl, and they're both really sick. And they just make really vibey music. So
Okay, okay. Yeah, look those up. Definitely gonna check those out for sure later. We got some comments in the chat. Miss Elect was like, "Yo, Mr. Big or Estella." Oh, he's just commenting on all the things. I see you. He's dropping his own opinions. I rate it. Everyone who got their own opinions, you can let us know. I like Estella too. What else do I got here though? Those are all the lightning round questions I had though. Besides any artists, were there any specific 2023? I know it's only been like 2.5 months, but any albums that dropped so far that you're like, yo, this one's bumping so far this year? David, you want to go first?
Mm, I mean, Heroes and Supervillains. That was 2023, right? Yeah,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
was.
but it's okay. It could carry over.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I've been on that still like lately. Oh, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's a sick one. Shantae, you have an album that came out this year that you're feeling?
not really, no. And also I don't really do albums. Like I'll just discover random music like by tracks. I feel like if I really get
Do
into
like
the
the
wormhole
shuffle?
of an artist, yeah. Not really shuffle. I like discover the best music on like song radio on Spotify.
Oh yeah, yeah,
And
the
then if I
radio.
really
Yeah,
like an artist, then I'll go to the artist and then I'll like listen to all of their music.
yeah, yeah. That's sick.
Mm.
I feel it. Yo, what about you, Mustafa? You got an album that came out this year, or anything you've been really bumping in that terms?
No, hell yeah. I mean, it's this one album. It's called. I got a few albums, but I'm gonna just name one, I guess. But if you want, I can name a few. But like Raven, it's called Raven. It's by this. It's by Kale. I think pronounce her name Kalela,
Okay.
and it's like no skips. Like I mean, top to bottom, the whole thing is fire. And it's only her second album. But the thing is, she took like 6 years to drop it after her debut. So
Jeez.
I mean, she definitely came correct. Don't get me wrong. Like she definitely took her time and like went crazy. So that album that came out this year, maybe a few months ago, it's probably been one of my favorites. One of my top favorites this year for sure. One of the first ones that come to mind.
Okay, sick, sick. Yeah, I'm noting all these down for sure. I'm gonna check this out. Yeah, I'm seeing what you're talking about. She dropped one in 2017 and took 6 years. Yo, that's a big break. That's like a SZA type break, Kendrick Lamar type break. So you gotta come correct
And
after that
sometimes,
for real.
sometimes you gotta live that life, and then you come back to the stew.
Yeah, yeah,
Just
yeah.
gotta
It
go
better, it
with
better
that life.
hit. It better hit after that break though.
No,
Can't,
exactly,
can't drop a
for
dud.
sure.
Yeah, 6 years in. That's
Exactly,
risky.
because that can make or break you. It could be a rap for you then if you drop a dud. It could be a rap
Yeah,
for you
exactly,
successfully.
exactly. Now I feel that.
Yeah.
All right. Since we're all from different, parts of the world, kind of North America, whatever, I wanted to ask each of you, get some thoughts on like what's the music scene like in your scene or your city or like the community you're part of. If Ashante, you want to go first?
Yeah, I mean, we're both part of the same community in Toronto, but
Facts.
for people listening or Mustafa and David, I mean, I'll probably have a different perspective than Spitty because he's native and I moved here as an immigrant 3 years ago. But I do feel that it's very like, I remember moving here and I was like, oh shit, Toronto is a big city. But literally in 3 years, like I realized the arts and the music community, like it's so small. Like once you know a core group of people and you start supporting artists and they start supporting you, like wherever you go, you just bump into familiar faces and people start showing up for you, whether it's on comments on your posts or just like, at shows or just support in any way. So that's really nice. In the summer, honestly, Toronto is just unmatched. Like the energy is. I started
Facts,
busking for
facts.
the first time in my life in Toronto, like during the pandemic. So, yeah, it's really nice. Obviously, like in the cold months, it's really hard to get out of the house and go to things, but that's kind of what motivates you as well to do shit. So, you build during those months, you create. Um, yeah, that's what I gotta say.
Yeah, that's true. It's like a hibernation period. We like cook up in the winter, like figure everything out, and then the summer you come back like ready to go.
Yeah. And I don't know if it's that same cycle in other cities. Maybe it's just here because it's like so much cold. And
Yeah, the
then like,
cold the cold is what causes it. You got to be like it's so dark too by like 4 p.m. It's hectic. Not anymore
yeah.
though. Now we're blessed. Shout out daylight savings. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how people who do it, honestly, who just like have jobs and they don't have like a passion or a hobby, like in those months, it just gets really nasty if you don't have something to divert your energy to. So I'm thankful I have music.
Yeah,
So
yeah. They just hibernate.
Sure.
Just watch TV and rinse, repeat the cycle endlessly. I don't know. But David, let us know, man. How's the scene in your community? Are you like born and raised in Vancouver, or yeah? Let us know, man.
Yeah, yeah. No, I've been here my whole life, Vancouver, born and raised. I think Vancouver. When people ask like about the music community in Vancouver, it's like I don't know. For me, it's a weird I don't know area to get into. It's not like complicated or anything, but it's like there's one thing I always say that I feel like Vancouver in the artist community needs to like come together more. People need to like go to each other's shows more. Not to say that they don't, but like it's something that needs to be, you know, done more. Because I went to the times I've been to Toronto, like I could just tell being there that it's a bit more of a community there than it is here. Um, but and just other places in general, like in the States, I've been to Seattle a lot. There's a big community there. Like I know a lot of people out there, and I know a lot of people out here, obviously. But yeah, not say it's bad. Like I love my city more than fucking anywhere. But yeah, I mean, there's I think there's issues with everywhere. But people also when they do come to each other's shows here, it's also like it's good energy. People love to give each other energy, and when people do support here, it's they support to the max, and it's good people. So yeah.
Yeah, I feel that, bro. I haven't actually been to Vancouver myself, but sometimes from other artists, I've heard kind of similar thoughts about Vancouver compared to Toronto. So, nah, it's interesting to get your perspective for sure. I'm gonna be out there because I got a boy who's getting married actually in Vancouver in July. So I'm trying to plan a trip around it and like do some music out there too. So I'm gonna be out there for sure. I'll hit you up, bro. We'll see what's popping. If you're around.
100%. Yeah.
And yeah, and Mustafa, you want to let us know, bro? What's the scene like in Atlanta? Or if you were in other places, you can let us know about those places too.
Yeah, for sure. Appreciate you. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm gonna definitely start with Atlanta because, like, I feel like it's hella supportive. It's definitely supportive because once you start like from the outside looking in, as a non-recording artist, but as someone who goes to a lot of shows and covers a lot of artists in Atlanta in the local scene, see like a lot of the same rappers, a lot of the same singers. Everybody's playing the same venue, more or less. A lot of people, a lot of these artists, you take 10, 20 artists all trying to make it. Pretty much they all had done played that one venue at one point or another. So there's that like common bond between them. And what's interesting to me is like the collaborations between them. A lot of them do end up collaborating, whether it's producers like lacing, lacing certain rappers or rappers doing guest verses. Now, like you will see like there is like a it's kind of clicked up. You will see like a main core group of artists, and then you'll see like a couple people who are like not as connected because they're not very they're not as big of a people person as on in the like popular group might be. You know what I mean? They're not as good as networking, but they're fine at music. Like they're really good, but they're just not as like plugged in. Maybe that's because they're a little older. Maybe that's because they're a little younger. They're just not in that right age group, or they just don't kind of mesh well with others or something. They're awkward. They have anxiety, things like that. But for the most part, I will say like the underground scene here is definitely supportive. It's definitely trap heavy.
Yeah.
It's definitely like now calling a lot of people are like calling it back to like the Gangsta Grills era and kind of like the Plug era. Like shout out Plug, and like that whole like old school type of like mixtape energy where you have DJs yelling all over the tracks and stuff. I'd say that's sort of starting to come back in a major way, especially when it comes to like the underground rappers like Tony Snow and like who's employing a lot of that in his music. And then you got guys like Popstar Benny, who's like producing tracks for damn near every underground rapper in Atlanta. I mean, he's really just capitalizing, working with everybody. And his style is called like plug and B, which is like pretty interesting. So shout out to him. And then you got guys like Wiley from Atlanta, who's like doing like a almost like an alternative rock bluesy type of thing, but still like from the city, which is pretty cool to see. And he can rap too, so that's pretty cool to see. You have R&B singers coming out. You have bands coming out. I mean, it's not just like trap anymore. You have like people just doing like straight production, just beats, and not really like having people rap over them or anything like that. So I say it's diverse. It's getting kind of crazy how much like music is out there, and then you have a lot of international people. You have a lot of like, you have a big Nigerian population here that's making a lot of music. Nigerian artists who are like in their 20s and they're like immigrants. They weren't even born like over here, but they're doing their thing. So you got like a large like African population doing their thing. And you have like even people from like India and Pakistan, doing their thing over here. You got certain like Ismaili guys working on music, Indians. Pakistanis trying to rap, Bangladesh trying to rap, so it's pretty much a wide mix. But it's dope. It's dope to see, and for the most part, everyone is like supporting and and each other up. Um, yeah, for the most part, yeah, I will say that.
That's sick, yeah. Yeah, I've been to Atlanta once when I actually ran into you. It was actually the most crazy coincidence when I ran into this guy. So me and Mustafa only connected online through Instagram really, and he put me in this group chat with some other South Asian brown artists and stuff. And then I went on that tour that I was just telling you about, David. I think that was before the live started, but I went on a tour, 9-5 tour, went to all these cities, Atlanta, and I was with my cousin, and we were at this Thai restaurant. And then I just see this guy walk by. He's leaving the restaurant. I'm like, yo, what the? I feel like I know this guy. And then I just go on the Instagram. I hit him up. I'm like, yo, bro, were you just at this restaurant? And then I was like, yo, small world. Like, I don't even know how we both ended up there. I was only there for like 2 days too. So it was like, and it's a huge city,
Literally,
Atlanta.
It was meant to be. I was there with my dad. It was his birthday.
Yeah,
So we were doing
hey,
his birthday
shout out your
over
dad.
there.
Yeah, that's crazy,
Yeah.
man. But yeah, like I brought that up to say like I didn't spend too much time in Atlanta, but from what I've heard, and, what I've seen in the rap world, it seems like that is pretty collaborative. And like in Toronto, a lot of times you hear people reference trying to be like Atlanta because like they've always kind of had that like big each other up mentality. And in Toronto, sometimes like the bigger artists don't work with some of the other ones, but definitely people like me and Achanté, the ones that are on the come up right now, we all work together, and like support each other. So there's kind of like a new wave starting here, trying to follow that
I
model.
mean, what's crazy is I feel like Russ is from like the outside of Atlanta,
Right,
but
like the
he
suburbs or something.
hollered at, yeah, but I mean that's cool. That happens all the time, right? But you might see you actually did see him holler at Wiley from Atlanta, like in real life, like follow him, follow him on Twitter, follow him on Instagram, big him up, and I thought that was so dope to see, because you don't see Future or like pop star Benny or anything like that. I wish like the mainstream in Atlanta would like fuck with the young dudes out here in Atlanta too. Like, but Russ is someone who does like big up the underground in Atlanta. Like he also like keeps a tab on like Ali, and I'm sure other people too. I'm sure he sees what's going on. So I think that's dope. I will say none of us are from New York, but I don't think they big each other up in New York as much.
Yeah, yeah. It's pretty
Russ is
competitive. I
like
guess that's part of the rap nature too sometimes, or music, yeah. Gotta compete a
shit
little
cuts.
bit. Yeah. I wanted to switch it up. I saw this question on, I don't know where I saw it to be honest, but I thought it was pretty funny. Who do you think will win in a fight? 100-year-olds or 10-year-olds?
Oh my god.
I'll be
You,
100, man.
you're going with 100-year-olds?
There's too many of them, man. There's too many.
It's too many,
Or just,
right?
you just fall on top of them or something. They can do anything and it'll be good.
Probably have so much wisdom that they'll make some mad scheme
They'll be
and not
smart.
get
They'll
hard.
be smart. They have brain power and they'll
Are they
be good.
smart or are they like past the smartness age? Are they just like
Well, yeah,
receding?
yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean, at
Yeah,
least a
like
few. At least
80% might have Alzheimer's. Like, yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, yeah. If they average 100-year-olds, I think the 10-year-olds got it. Got too much energy. Some of these 10-year-olds nowadays, they look like they're 15, 16 anyway.
Yeah, yeah. In America, if we get 10 American 10-year-olds, oh, it's a
In
different
American,
story.
fed processed food. Yes,
They're
the
like
10-year-old.
linebackers out there. It's a different game. But my thought was the 10-year-olds could just run around a lot, and drain the energy. But if
Oh yeah.
if the 100-year-olds could grab the 10-year-olds, it's game over because they could just dogpile and like suffocate the kids.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
I'm
Or
sick.
just like beat the shit out of them with their canes and stuff.
Because there's also old man strength. You know about that? Like old man strength.
Yeah. I got that.
He's not even old. He's like, I got that already.
I'm just feeling real old, man.
Okay. Let me get a consensus. Achanté, what are you going with?
10-year-olds.
10-year-olds? Okay. David, what are you going with?
That I'm not gonna change. I'm sticking with my 100-year-olds,
100,
man.
100? Okay. Mustafa, what are you going with?
I gotta say the 10-year-olds, bro.
10-year-olds? I think last week I asked this question. I think I said 10, but I think this time I'm thinking about the old man strength. I'm going 100-year-olds, yeah. There's something there.
Same.
There's too many of them.
So-
It's true. Like,
This
come
is
on.
gonna be season 2 of like Squid Games.
Yeah. Actually, they put a Netflix call out. They're making Squid Games like as a show, as a reality show. Like, it's coming out
Yeah.
on Netflix soon.
I
But
saw
the
it.
Yeah, but you don't die. Obviously, you just like I don't know, something
Right.
else happens.
That'd
That'd have been
crazy.
sick to be on though, eh?
real
wouldn't-
like
I wouldn't trust that. Shit.
it's pretty much just like Takeshi's Castle, no? But like more dangerous, I guess.
I haven't seen that. That's an anime.
Oh no, it was this really fun show when we were growing up that was I guess like I don't know if they showed it in North America, but in Asia it was like super famous. There were like these blow up castles and these adults had to run through shit and they'd fall in a lake and all of that stuff.
Oh wait,
so-
but who was it Indian people?
No, it was all like Asian people.
Oh, so maybe
So
it's like
it's
a
not
Japanese show or
Takeshi's
something.
Castle. Yeah.
Okay, sick. Let's see. We got in the comments here. Atlanta sounds cool. In a way, 100 is winning. 10-year-olds can actually fight. Yeah, I don't know. We got to pit them together. I was on that 10-year-old side too last week. Here's a question from Alec. I missed before. He said, "Do you guys think dropping or he said creating a project is overrated for an artist on the come up?" Mustafa, you want to go first?
Say a question. Dropping the project is overrated for an artist on the come up.
He's asking, yeah. Do you think creating a project is overrated for a new artist on the come up? I guess he's
What does
saying
that
like
even mean? Why would
I
you
guess he's
not
saying
create
like
a
instead of a
project?
project like singles, just singles.
Oh, nah, because I feel like singles is dying out right now, actually. I feel like a few years ago, singles were popping. The short answer is no, it's not overrated. I think it's underrated nowadays because artists will, especially if you're an upcoming artist, if you drop like a project with at least 10 to 15 tracks, the people will find the track they fuck with the most off of that. That gives you a chance to just test the market and see what type of tracks that you make that people fuck with so that you can just make tracks like that from now on or just after the new project drops singles like that one track that off your album that was the hottest one.
Dope. Yeah, I like that perspective. David, you actually just dropped the album recently, right? Kaleidoscope. So let's get your
Yeah.
perspective on this. Do you think it's, I guess obviously you don't, but let's get your perspective on it. Like, do you think it's overrated or underrated for a new artist on the come up to create and drop a project versus singles?
I think. I mean, obviously, it literally just my album just dropped today, so I'm not gonna say it's overrated, but
Congrats on
I
that, by the
think.
way.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. I think that there's a problem with like a lot of like small, like I guess the smaller artists and stuff like whoever like some people think like you don't want to overload with music, and that's a problem that a lot of people do is that like they just like think that if they keep pushing music out, it's the whole like quality over quantity type thing, but you do want to like be consistent, but not too much. And I seen people like they're on their like 25th album, and I'm like, Jesus, like, what are you doing? Like, it's just it's unnecessary, and it's like it's gonna hurt you. And I think it's important. You should definitely do projects, whether it's like a mixtape, EP, short project, or like a full length album or something. Um, just wait till it's the right time. I think get some momentum and stuff. Like put singles out. You don't have to do like what other people are telling you, like specific like um. There's no blueprint stuff really. There is never a blueprint, but you should, I guess, wait till the right time. I guess work, put out singles, and then when you have like a good catalog of music put together, then yeah, why not and push it. But yeah, don't overload. That's the worst thing to do.
For sure, for sure. That balance I think is key between singles and albums, and that having that momentum too for a project versus just for singles. I definitely started out with some singles and then got into the album. Achanté, you have a couple singles. One just dropped, right? Serotonin Skies. So what are
Yeah.
your thoughts on this? Is it overrated to drop a project for an artist on the come up?
No, I don't think so. But like you said and David said and Mustafa, just I think that if you're starting out on like streaming platforms, definitely do singles first. Build a little spot like following, momentum, all of that. Possibly even like collaborations and on other singles and stuff like that. Because you don't want to put so much effort, time, energy, money into like an entire project and then not have anyone listen to it or care about it, right? So but I do think when the time is right and you think the time is right, like having an album or an EP is really cool because it's like, if no one knows you, they go to your EP or your album, like that's your DNA, that's like your resume or your calling card as an artist, right? So, like, whether it's like different tracks that sound different and they're just like, oh, this person's really versatile, or like this is a really cool like theme to it and everything kind of connects to each other, like people who care about that shit will notice, and especially if you're on the come up and like important people up there are watching and they stumble onto your project, like that kind of stuff like really does like stick out and you know um resonate with people. So yeah, I think that's what I think, and that is what I'm gonna do as well. Like I'm gonna release a few singles and then probably put out an EP, even though I do want to release that EP because it's my old music and I want to get it done so I can release the new stuff. But yeah, just one step at a time, I guess.
For sure. And do you think is there like a number of singles you're trying to drop before the EP, or is it like certain metrics, or how would you know? I guess is the question is like when is the time for the project versus the singles?
I mean, honestly, I like a lot of people have like 1,000 songs in the vault. I don't. I'm just like buying myself time. So that's what I'm doing. Like Serotonin Skies also it says radio edit because I'm gonna put longer version and album version on the album, like same song. But even if I have an EP, I think I'm gonna drop like two or three of those songs as singles
Right.
and then release the album that'll have maybe 5 songs. So um yeah.
That makes sense. You're building up the catalog right now towards the EP, basically.
Mhm. Yeah. And it's also like I mean my journey is a little different because I perform live shows way more than I've released music, which is the opposite for most artists that I know. So most
Right.
people who know me as a musician have already heard these songs live, but they don't exist on streaming platforms. So it's kind of backwards for me.
Yeah, that's facts. Most of us are more like recording artists. You started more as like a performance artist. I rate it though. So, it's a unique journey. David, real quick, like, so how did you decide that it was time to drop the album or make an album versus just doing singles? Is this your first album also, or?
Yeah, it is. We've been working on this album for like a year, so I knew we wanted to put it out. Um, but like a year ago when we like beginning of last year, I was like we were like planning out maybe like sometime in 2023 put an album out, or it was actually supposed to be just like a small like EP, like
Right.
5 songs or something. So we just like did shows throughout all last year. Made just every day was just like in the studio like making songs. Um, and just we released 2 songs. I released 2 songs last year. Yeah, two last year. So like that was it. It wasn't much, but eventually like it was actually on. I went to North by Northeast in like I was in Toronto last summer, and in like the hotel I was with my producer Tyler B. We were like making a bunch of songs and just demos in the hotel like after we were out at the shows and stuff, and that's when we came up with the name of the album, and made like 4 of the songs on the album there. So like that was like the summer of last year. That's when we decided like kind of more when to go into the album and like when it's gonna happen, when we're gonna release it and stuff. And yeah, I mean, it was a process. We was just kind of just like winging it the whole time. Like we didn't know what was gonna happen until kind of third quarter of last year, and then planned out, and now we're here.
Sick, yo. Yeah, I'm definitely have to gonna take in that album probably after this, bump that kaleidoscope. Maybe we'll check out one of those tracks though for the review in a little bit. We got Alex saying David looks like the babyface killer on the tracks. Yo, I like that. I like that. We'll have to find out if the face matches the vibe of the songs. I'm gonna hit y'all with the little switch up. I got one of my classic controversial questions. I do a lot of street interviews and stuff. We have some funny questions. Nothing too crazy today though. But today's question is we'll start with Mustafa. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Oh shit! No, no, hell no! It's not a sandwich. Damn sub. It's more than like a like a sub than like a sandwich.
But a sub's a sandwich, no?
That was
A
a
sub
sad-
is, I mean, a sub is like it doesn't have 2 pieces of bread. A
But it's
sub
called
has one
submarine
big
sandwich. It's called submarine sandwich.
Submarine, yeah, submarine sandwich, but it's like one long ass loaf. Sandwich is like 2 slices.
Oh no, like
I don't think so. It's a no from me.
So,
I don't know.
you're saying it's a submarine sandwich, but it's not a sandwich.
It's just I don't know the submarine. I don't want to get into the semantics. I was saying like the sub is that the sub's that long ass loaf, and the sandwich is like traditionally initially, primarily, I should say, two slices, and then you got your fillings in between, right? I'm gonna
Okay, I
say
feel
no.
you.
I'm
It's the orientation that's messed up. It's like sideways.
passionate about this. Yeah, exactly.
That's what we want. Yeah, David, what do you got? Is a hot dog a sandwich?
No, it's a hot dog. And I mean, it's a hot dog and bread at the most. You can't. I don't think you call it a sandwich.
What about the toppings? So you got like ketchup and relish and onions and you got different things in there.
Yeah, but I mean, if you ever hear someone say, "Yo, take a bite of this sandwich," and it's a hot dog, I don't want to be near that person.
That's true. That's true. That's funny. That's like knowing like a tomato's a fruit, but if you were like past the fruit and they gave you a tomato, you'd be like,
Yeah,
what the
yeah.
hell,
No,
yeah?
I'm good. I'm good.
All right, Ashante, what do you got? Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Oh God. I mean, I was thinking about it and I was gonna say yeah, but no. Like if the seam of the bread broke, then maybe it would be a sandwich, but it's connected. So
All right,
I don't think it's
but my thing is like the subs at Subways, the bread's connected, but that's a sandwich, no?
the bread connected.
At Subway, yeah, of course. That's how they
Oh
make it.
yeah.
They open it and they toast it, and then they put the things in.
Yeah. I mean, by the
Eat
time you're done
fresh.
with it, it's all over the place, so that it doesn't matter anymore. But
Yeah,
Shout out Subway.
I'm trying to get the sponsor. Yeah, Subway, give me a
Yeah,
sponsorship.
eat
I'm
I
mad.
fresh.
mean,
No Subway.
I'm on the fence because like a cheese sandwich is literally two slices of bread with a cheese slice.
Grilled cheese
Sort of
sandwich, yeah. So peanut butter sandwich.
bread with a sausage. I think it's a sandwich.
It's a sandwich. There we go. I got one. I got one out of two. I'll take it. I'll take it. Um. Also, real quick, just so I know, what songs do you guys or things do you want me to play? Mustafa, you got like an audiobook I could play real quick? Yeah,
Shoot, do I?
that'd be sick. Yeah.
I gotta work on that. I gotta get someone to narrate it for me though.
Ha. Nah, all right, we'll get back to that. But another question is, how do you guys feel about like marketing your stuff, in today's age and like making like TikToks or like shorter type videos and do you guys do it or how you guys trying to navigate that space and like marketing your music versus just creating the art, I guess I could say. Ashante, you want to go first?
Yeah, I've been thinking about that a lot. Honestly, I've been having lots of conversations about it with other artists, and um, do you feel like in the last year I kind of lost myself in the process of that, and it was just not fun because I was just like so burnt out by the end of it, and I was like, why am I doing this? Like most of these videos don't even reach anyone. Like, what is the point? And then I went to that artist camp, yeah, that we went to, and it was just like such a silo, like a vacuum where you're just only creating, like you're not bothered about like the outside world and like validation and likes and all of that shit. And like that's where I feel most fulfilled and like myself, and that's where creativity thrives, right? Where you're just like nature creation, that's all. And honestly, no, I don't think I figured out the answer. I'm still trying to find that balance between having to do what we have to do with artists in 2023 and like promoting ourselves on all these platforms, but also in some way like not losing yourself to that and spending all your time just doing that and not actually creating for the sake of creating at the same time. And it's a very hard balance to find, I think, in
For sure.
2023. Even in videos, like how much do you produce and over like edit, and like how natural do you be, like it's a hard thing to strike, but I think I'm still like learning in that space, so
Nah, for sure. I feel that. I think it is kind of a tricky thing. David, what do you think about that? You have any thoughts on that?
I think some people are naturally good at making like social media content. They just know kind of what to do. I'm definitely not one of those people when it comes to like TikToks and stuff. Like I struggle to make like just like a TikTok, like one of the like trending kind of things. It is pretty necessary in today's world, on like marketing and promoting your stuff, whether it's music or like films or whatever you're doing. Like, so if you're a YouTuber or something, like it's necessary to, it's a way of, TikTok is even like becoming like a new YouTube. They got like what 15-minute videos on there and stuff now. So like, I mean,
Yeah.
it's necessary. I wouldn't say I'm naturally gifted at that or anything, to be honest, but uh, yeah, it's important for sure. So I think, uh, yeah, you need to like get your hands on that and become a little skillful in that area. But it takes time.
Nah, for sure. It's a tricky game, yo. Even the other day, I tried to like hit people up. I was like, "Yo, everyone who's got good reels, like well performing reels, send them to me. I'm gonna do some analysis and we're gonna crack the algorithm, bro." And then I looked at them all, and it's like nothing made sense. Like you look at the stats, like some people got like okay, good watch time, some people got good likes, but like nothing added up, bro. It just seemed super random. So like this is a dumb game to play, yo. But Mustafa, do you have any thoughts on that topic, yo, about um creating content to promote your art versus just making the art these days? Yeah.
Yeah, I think you have to like. I mean, first of all, you're trying to like tell your story and tell, you know, people who don't know you who you are as a person, so that they can support you in your art. Um, Having said that, TikTok is a great way to do that. TikTok provides a visual platform for many people who definitely take in information visually rather than reading something. Um, People are on their phones all day, so you always have people on TikTok
Yeah.
scrolling, looking
An
something.
audience.
An audience is always there. It's not going anywhere. Um, TikTok is great because you can like you were saying, you can make they're like 15-minute videos, but there's also like very short videos on TikTok too, that can be really effective if like done right. A lot of people are doing these like day in the life type videos on TikTok that showcase like okay what a person is doing day to day, or they just get really meta and they like will show themselves like making a song or a beat for something that's already out. Um, and it kind of gives people like a behind the scenes look at something that they may otherwise have never seen. It's almost as if they were in the studio with you while you were making the track. So it makes them feel like kind of exclusive and like plays to your like it plays to like psychology and shit. So like I think that's pretty dope as far as TikTok goes. And posting frequency. I mean, I know a guy, Mo Vision. Shout out Mo Vision. Mo Vision will post on TikTok like a lot. I mean, I think he posts like every day, if not every other day. His sister is also a recording artist. She like never posts, so it's like kind of different. But and he's also like 35, which I just found out today. So I didn't know he was that old. I thought he was a little younger. But anyway, like
Hey, why you exposing them, bro? Damn.
I know. Hey, shout out Mo Vision. That's our OG now. That's our OG. We thought he was little homie. Turned out he big. Turns out he's big bro. But shout out Mo Vision. But he's definitely if he can do it like that, like every day, and he's up there, then I think it's just like trying to do what you're comfortable with and trying to be active and grow a following. If you post every day, use the right hashtags, more people will follow you. If people comment on your post, definitely comment back, right back to them, even if it's like a quick 2 word thank you or something. Just let them know that you see their comment and stuff like that. Don't just like it, say something. Don't just respond with an emoji, say something. small stuff like that will go a long way in building a brand and building a following on TikTok, who will then click that link in that bio and then stream whatever you got going on. Stream your newest track that you really care about and that you pour your heart and soul into, and then people are gonna respect you for that, and then they're gonna want to rock with you on that and build up your streams and increase your play count and make that like um make that a success. And also, people love those like challenges on TikTok. um,
Yeah.
any type of challenge or any type of maybe a dance or something to go along with this song, like either a challenge or a dance. That goes a long way. That can go viral too.
For sure, yeah. There's different strategies. That's kind of like the crazy thing is there's so many different ways of promoting music and anything you're creating nowadays that it's like too many options. You got to really be creative and like really push it and be smart with it. So yeah, a lot of options for sure. Hopefully you guys, everyone watching, got some ideas. Definitely got some good advice from everyone here. I'm gonna switch it back to some controversial questions because I like to keep it entertaining, keep it light sometimes. You guys ever heard of the trolley problem? You guys know about that?
Yeah.
So,
No? Okay.
I,
It's pretty simple. It's like, let's say you're like in this booth, right, controlling these tracks for the trains, and there's a train coming down. Untied to the train is 5 people right on its
oh,
path. But if you pull the lever, it'll switch and it'll kill one person.
I heard this. Yeah. God damn.
What are you doing? So right now it's gonna kill 5. You pull the lever, it kills 1. Uh, David, go first. Yeah.
There's no specific people, right? It's just like
For this
like
one, we'll
strangers.
keep it general. It's people you don't know. We'll keep it like people you don't know.
Am I able to just like leave, jump off? Nah, I can't do that.
you die then.
You can just either leave it
Yeah,
or you could pull it.
or I could just let someone else decide.
You're the only one there.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to kill 5 people, so I mean, I'm gonna just imagine the one person is nah. You just set me up right here. I'll do one person though. You know, one's better than 5, I guess.
All right. Ashante, what do you say?
I hope there isn't like at the end of this, you're not going to be like, oh, there was actually this thing that you could have done and not killed anyone. Like,
No,
I don't want to.
it's not like a trick
That-
question like that. It's just to see people's perspectives. That's funny though. What do you got?
I mean, obviously, the one person that if there's no option, like you have to pick between 5 people and one person. Yeah, just hope that they're a horrible, horrible person and
Yeah, you could tell yourself that, I guess. But it's the other part is it's 5-1, but it's also you have to do the action of pulling it. Like you could also just like not touch it and not get involved.
I was saying like, could I just like run to the back of the train? Just be like, I didn't do anything.
Yeah.
wait,
and
if you're pulling the lever, it's stopping the train. Why is it killing the person?
No. It's a dumb. It's like an old thing, but it's like they're tied to the tracks. There's 5 people tied to one set of tracks, and one guy tied to the other one. But if you pull it, it's gonna switch to the other lane, and then it's gonna kill him and leave the other 5. Some next.
I'll just use that old man's strength, and I'll stop the
You
train
stop the
myself.
train. Yeah.
You should call Tobey Maguire Spider-Man and like
Oh yeah. From Spider-Man
or
2.
when, I don't know,
Yeah.
where he stops the train. Like,
Yeah, that was sick. All right, Mustafa, what do you got, yo? You going 1 or 5? Are you pulling the lever?
so it's headed for the 5 people.
It's
It's
going.
gonna hit them.
It's going.
It's going. Yeah, it's going. It's gonna hit the 5 people, and then if I pull it, it changes course and hits one person.
Yeah, exactly.
It saves 5 people. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna save 5 people. Like maybe it could be a whole family. Why take a whole family out? I mean,
Family man.
hope that one person. Yeah, I can't take 5 people out, man. That's a lot of I mean, I imagine that would be a lot of. You'd have a lot of thoughts after that. You'd have a lot of sleepless
Yeah,
nights.
therapy for life. Like,
5 hours.
Yeah, for real. Now when it gets super tricky is when if you were like instead of just a random one person, that one person is like someone close to you or like your relative or something, you know?
oh,
Then would you still
Okay.
do it?
Take the strangers out.
It changes, right?
No,
I
5
take,
people are gone.
Damn.
I take the strangers out. 'Cause I mean, what?
Family, man.
How would I look at everyone else who's close to me after that?
The other 5 are randoms, but the one is close to you.
So if I choose the one that's close to me, I got other. I don't have just one person I got many people that are close to me. So then, how do I look them in the eye though? Like if this one goes, then I got. Damn, no, I can't. I would go with the 5 strangers.
You go with the 5, right? Yo, it changed it up. Achanté,
Yeah, I
what do you
would.
got? Thought you were coming from music. You got a psychology course, yeah? That's how we stream out here.
I literally studied psychology. Like, this is too much.
What are you picking? We need an answer. People want to know. Shout out option in the chat. Shout out Joe Chef. Pretty sure that's someone else with the alias, but I'm not gonna expose him.
I mean, your
Big C.
closest person, but it's like 5 lives. Like 5.
What if it's like one of your parents, your partner, you know, something like serious, not like your second cousin.
I mean, I'd have to pick person that I'm close to, but oh god, I don't know. I'd probably
hits-
move to Mars after
There's
that.
no
I
right
would
answer here.
live with-
Yeah, it's a corrupt game we're playing here.
It's like straight out of Saw.
Straight out of Saw, yeah. Saw is a crazy movie.
Nah, but if you saw Knock at the Cabin, that's kind of what it is, ain't it?
I haven't seen that. Knock at the Cabin.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a horror movie.
I think I heard of that
Yeah,
one.
it's horror.
Good. I haven't seen a good horror movie in so long. Like,
Oh,
I
this
really
like
wanna
just
watch
came out. It's
it.
like a month ago.
That kind of is the trolley problem,
Oh.
kind of.
Oh, okay, sick. Have to check it out then, yeah.
I mean, I watch a lot of movies. I mean, I'm gonna say The Smile was a great horror movie too.
Oh, I heard a smile.
I'm taking this down.
I heard a smile for sure. I heard that one was crazy.
It was good. I saw what else I saw. I just watched The Wretched on Netflix.
The
That
Wretched.
was pretty good.
These are all
that
just
was
horror
pretty
movies. You're
good.
just big on horror movies, eh? You just like to just shit yourself.
Literally.
He asked, he's delivering.
That's sick. Yeah, The Wretched. Okay, Wretched. Yeah, Smile. All right, that's cool. Horror movies. I haven't really gotten to too many horror movies.
All the Jason movies I saw, all the
What's that, yeah?
Freddy and Jason, the Freddy Krueger, all those Freddy Krueger movies. I've seen all those.
Oh, the classic. Yeah.
Classic ones, yeah.
Nightmare on Elm Street and Friday the 13th.
You were talking about Saw. I've seen the Saw movies. Those are crazy as hell.
That's more like psychological thriller. Like, there's
Yeah, those are like they're not.
shit and
Horror
then
is like
psychological.
horror has to have something like supernatural.
Yeah, and they set it up in like a spookier way, you know. It's just like it's set up to just like jump scare you and stuff.
Yeah, like what is that one with the really scary looking man? What's the name of that movie?
Is that The Conjuring or?
Conjuring, yes. The
Yeah, that
Conjuring.
one's wild still.
And all that shit is based on true life events. That should scare
That's what
me.
they tell you. I think that's something they just put there to make you think it's real, but it's like they just scare
Oh
you.
no,
with
they
that.
were real people.
Yeah,
That
much
couple
worse.
that goes around like exorcising these houses. They
Oh no, but you know that
actually-
warning they always put. I feel like that can't always be true. You know, like they put it on every horror movie, like yo, based on true events.
Could just be the names of the people that are real, and everything else is made up. You
I
know,
would use that to scare people too.
based on
The
real events.
real Annabelle doll from The Conjuring looks way scarier than the one in the movie.
The That's jokes. Yo, we got a Spitty Groupie 456. That's cool. I never had a fan YouTube account, but now I do. So shout out Spitty Groupie 456. Said pull the lever. Um, but I don't know if that was for the first question or the second question. So you got to clarify that one. Because if it's on the second one, that's a bold move right there. Bodying your own relative, your own partner, deadly, super deadly. Also, we were talking about TikTok earlier. Last week was the first week I did this podcast, and then this week I did it again, and I realized I can live stream on TikTok at the same time and just tell people to go
Yeah.
to Twitch. So that's what I'm doing
Yeah.
right now. Is everyone watching this on TikTok? You guys can live stream on YouTube and Twitch. But we have some questions here. Some guy asked me, do I ever stream gaming? Not really, but I'd be down to stream. If you guys have any games, I really just play chess right now. So if you guys want to play me on chess.com, it's Spitty95. Add me up. We'll run up some games. But any other games I should play, let me know. What about you guys? Do you guys play any games in your leisure times? Board games, video games, anything? Mustafa, you got any?
Just mind games with myself.
With yourself.
Shoot, I'm playing,
Bars.
NBA 2K
Daily.
whenever I get a chance. Like basketball, like a
2K?
little basketball shit on my phone. Like iMessage games, got hella games that I like play with my cousins
True,
on
true.
iMessage.
I like that.
Basketball, pool, billiards, like the Game Pigeon app on the iPhone or whatever.
I don't know
I
about
like
that.
that. I mean, that's pretty fun actually. Keeps me entertained. Gives me an excuse to keep up with my cousins and stuff. You know, and what else?
Valorant? Someone's asking you play Valorant, yeah?
Not Valerie. I,
It's like a shooter, I think. It's like Team Fortress, I think. You know those games?
I gotta get into that. I gotta get into that one.
Yeah, it makes
I've been meaning to get a PlayStation in it too.
that's sick, yeah. PS5. What about you, David? You play any
Yeah.
games in your past or your free time? Sorry.
I haven't played like games in a while, to be honest. But that new Harry Potter game looks fucking insane.
True,
Not gonna
true.
lie. That shit got me wanting to watch all the movies and just play that shit for hours. But I mean, I haven't really played games in a while, to be honest. I used to play a lot, like COD back in the day, and like um uh actually I played the new God of War recently. That shit was dope.
Sick, sick. Yeah, I heard that was a crazy game. God of War is always
Yeah.
crazy.
But I haven't really played much, to be honest though. Yeah.
Okay, dope, dope. Not really. Yeah, I mostly just been playing chess, yo. So everyone wants to play me on chess. You know, you can find me. This guy said, "Yo, I don't know if you remember me, but we linked in May 2022. But your username is user 2223609 Like, how would I even know who you are, bro?" But shout out user. Hold on, let me get the numbers again. Shout out user 22263609471. You're out here, I guess, bro.
What? The,
Shout out everyone supporting.
you
Yo.
doesn't have a photo or anything? There's no.
Nah, no
pictures?
photos, just user. But hey, we probably met. That's cool, yeah. That's all good. I love it. If Spitty is the
That's dope.
Spitty groupie, yo, I actually want to know who the Spitty groupie is. They said if Spitty is the loved one, we'll save him every time. I appreciate that. That's how we gotta hold it down, you know. It's in the name, so you better be holding me down if you're a groupie, yo. And do I have any more questions in the stream? Is there tension? This one doesn't really apply to everyone, but it could apply to Achanté and Mustafa, I guess. The question was basically like, is there tension between brown people, South Asian people who are born here versus the ones who like immigrate here? Like, do they get along? Do they not get along? Mustafa, how do you find it in Atlanta? Yeah.
No, I mean, so I was born here, but my wife immigrated from Pakistan. My wife was born and raised in Pakistan.
Oh, so you're mixing it up.
So I'm like, and we're like, obviously, we get along amazingly well, and she's amazing, and other than that, tension, like, I don't think so. I really don't think so. I don't see why there would be, unless you're one of those kids who's like, unless you're one of those kids who like only has white friends, or only has black friends, or only has Asian friends, and like doesn't know the language their parents speak, and is like super white inside or super black inside, like not like very in touch with their like heritage or like shit like that.
True. That makes sense. Honestly, I think
If you know where you come from, there shouldn't be an issue.
yeah. I think this question stems more from like when you're like younger and you're like in school and stuff. Because I can see that happening a lot more if you were like in middle school or high school and people were like bullying you because like you came in like you had like accent or whatever. You're eating your own food and stuff, you know. But yeah, Ashanti, what about you? You kind of moved here later, so let's get your perspective.
Um, so to clarify, you said tension between brown people who move here and brown people who are born here,
Yeah, that's what the
right?
question said. Yeah.
Um, Honestly, there is a little bit of tension, but I'm gonna say only when like people are just like uh misinformed or miseducated as fuck about certain things, and they're just like confidently spewing bullshit about what they think is happening back in the motherland, and it's just like when was the last time you were back there? Like, I think that's the only time that I've had just like disagreements or any kind of like, beef or whatever. And yeah, it's usually just like people just not knowing what they're talking about. And also like older brown people, like they're just like they moved here in like the 70s or some shit, and they're stuck in that version of whatever that country it is that they left, and they think they know everything that's happening in the country, and it's just not like true anymore. So yeah, other than that, I think we're all good. So
Yeah, that makes sense, honestly. And next time I go live on TikTok, I gotta figure out a way to connect this stream and that stream so everyone can hear each other. But yeah, if you guys are watching here, you guys can go on freaking YouTube or Twitch and watch us there. What year did I graduate from high school? It's been a sick minute still, but I'm actually going back to my high school next week to talk to a class. So if you're in, I
So
mean, I doubt anyone's watching this, but maybe you go to that school. Then if you're in Miss Cooper's class, I'm gonna be there next Wednesday for like first period or something. So that'd be sick. Um, David been real quiet since Spitty dropped the race bar. Okay, I think I know who this is again. That's funny. Uh, trolling, bro. He's trolling you.
Well, that's
Nah. That's cool. Are there any more questions here? Nah, I don't think so. Okay, sick. We're gonna play some of the tracks. Ashante, did you want me to play Serotonin Skies or the one that got
I'm
away?
gonna ask you guys that question because this is mostly a rap and hip hop space. So, do you guys want to hear a super extra emotional cinematics track, or do you want to hear a more chill island vibes with a little bit of rap in it track?
I'm down. I'm down for the.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just me.
Down for which one? I didn't.
The first one.
The first one, yeah, that's the one that I just released. It's called Serotonin Skies, and yeah, you can it. I guess we're gonna listen through your speakers, right?
Yeah, that's sick.
So,
We'll listen through my speakers. So, just a second here. Someone's trying to join my live. Nah, get out of here. I'm about to reach 1K likes. Okay, we're about to reach 1K. I'm at 999 likes. Somebody click a like on that, yeah? You guys ever go live on TikTok? It's kind of fun. People just interact. You don't even have to do anything.
not ever do that.
Just throw it on in the
Yeah.
background. Okay, I just got to take off these name texts. 1, 2. Anyone else watching right now? If you guys have any artists you like, you want us to check out their song, just drop it in the chat. Hanny family, shout out Hanny family. Some people are watching. Oh wait, we can't watch this. I don't know what they're talking about, but hopefully you're watching because I think we're still live, so I don't see why you wouldn't be watching. And then I'm gonna share my screen is what I'm gonna do. Alright, cool, yo. This first track is Serotonin Skies from Achanté. Let me make sure. You guys see that? Make sure that that one's unmuted for you guys, and you should be able to hear it.
Yeah, I can see that.
was a time I dreamed about you. Though we were close, you were just out of reach. Now that we found our rhythms colliding, it seems so wrong to be leaving this home. Forever's not a possibility for us. And I know our story's not written in the stars. You live your life, and I'll go live mine. For you, there's always room within my mind. So we'll walk, you and I.
Feels like a movie soundtrack.
Serotonin skies. In my mind, we'll remain
Everything I'm telling you.
without reason or
Got to.
disguise. Take my hand, take my heart, take my breath when we will part. I will love you again like I loved you from the start. So we'll dance hand in hand without reason, without plans. We'll arrive safe and sound, an oasis in our mind. Wish I could stay, wish I could lie for just one moment more in time, with your heartbeat on mine and our fingers intertwined. Don't let me go, you and I. Don't let me go. Don't let me go. Take my heart, take my breath. Don't let me go. Don't let me go. Don't let me go. Don't let me go.
Yeah, that had layers to it, man.
That was beautiful.
It was angelic.
Very good.
That was dope. No, I like that a lot.
Took me by
Thank you.
surprise.
Yeah, that's my most. That's gonna be my most like raw, vulnerable, just piano vocals song. Like everything else is more produced, more like made in a studio. But this one was written a long time ago too, like 4 years ago. So
But damn, okay. That was good. That was like end of a movie type stuff, like you were saying.
yeah, that's what I was going for. The live version is very different. It's much longer and stretched out. But yeah. P.S. Spitty and I have a song as well that
Oh,
is coming
yeah.
out this year.
Big
That is like
facts.
diametrically opposite from this song.
Yeah.
Like,
It's like more upbeat. It's got some positive, like go get it energy. Nah, it's sick. But this song, on the other hand, super fire. I heard it last week when it dropped for sure, but this is actually my first time hearing it just with headphones in, like fully immersed, and like that's why I said that comment about the movie soundtrack, because it really feels like that. Like it's the build up's crazy, and like it really like takes you on this journey, So nah, this is dope. You could already picture just like your life flashing by, listening to this song. So dope work. Definitely got another
yeah.
one.
If I die tomorrow and on a train track, we have a soundtrack now for my funeral. So
Yo, tie it all together. Yeah. If someone pulls the lever on you, we know what song's playing. What about Mustafa? What do you think about the song?
I thought it was beautiful. I mean, I really like it. It definitely brought to mind like certain vocal runs, like really impressive. But I thought overall it was great. I thought certain lines were delivered really well, like vocally. Thought the mix was pretty good on it. Vocals definitely like sit on top of the production in a good way. And certain lines, like I mean, I feel like your range is like it can. I mean, your octave can go pretty high up, like as far as like what note and like what pitch and stuff. So I thought that was pretty cool. Um, and yeah, no, I thought it was awesome. Please keep doing your thing.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
For sure, yeah. The vocals were crazy. You guys can definitely check that out. Serotonin Skies by Achanté out on all platforms. Is there any video content coming with that, or what's the plan to push that song?
Honestly, I made a visualizer. Videos are so fucking expensive, but I might just make my own indie video because I've done a lot of traveling and I have so much like content, like so many videos I've shot myself, like with my phone. So, and this is like you said, it's one of those cinematic soundtracks, so it doesn't even have to be me like singing into a screen. Like it can be fucking a time lapse of the ocean or some shit. So yeah, I'll probably make. I am gonna release a live version of me like performing it. Like the first time I actually ever got into the space to record the song, like the first ever take that I did, one take. I have a video of that, and I'm probably gonna release that on YouTube, on my YouTube channel as a performance version.
For sure.
Yeah.
Dope. Okay, that's sick. Henny family were saying something. We can't watch this. We won't be able to react. Oh, I see what they're saying. So Henny family is a couple from Brampton. They do a React channel. They're pretty cool, and they put out a consistent amount of content, so they're growing steadily. What they're basically saying is if they want to react to that song or anything, then they had to mute the channel. But if you guys, David or Shante, if you guys ever want something like a video reaction, just send them a link. Like they just do it for free if they like the vibe, and yeah, they just support the artist. So the shout out Henny family for tapping in for sure. And No Cap just hit a new max at the gym to that song. I like that, yo. Get the movie soundtrack into with the workout. That's different, yo. That song.
I did not expect someone to say they would listen to it at a gym, but that's awesome.
Yeah, switch up the vibes. Yeah, switch up the vibes. Gangsta Grillsy said that song gave me hella serotonin. I like that. It's in the title, so that's key. Alexa, can I drop a song about Achanté being waste? For sure. Drop your song. We'll definitely review it for you. Just send like a YouTube link or something. And here, you can listen to the song. I'll put the title in the thing for you. He said, where can I listen to the song? It's Achanté Serotonin Skies. Alright, David, you got a song you want us to play?
Yeah, I mean, what kind of vibe do you guys want to hear? I mean, the album just came out. We can play some. We got some hype, some more dramatic singing stuff, or what are y'all thinking?
I'm down for it all. Yeah, what's the single you were pushing, or did it just drop like as a project?
Yeah, we had a single. You can watch. It's called "Hold My Own." We got a music video for that one.
Hold My Own. All right, dope. We'll pull it up here for the viewers. It's gonna be a little small, but you guys can definitely listen to it and check out the video on your own time. Run the views up for David July. Let me bring that back up here. All right, we're back with Hold My Own by David July.
Cause I ain't been enough for no one. Can I get enough for no done. There ain't nothing else but what's already. Can I get enough for no? I ain't been enough for no one. Can I get enough for no? You dare me to go up and down, I will go. Going through the rough for long. Leave me in the dark, it's hard to cold. Can I get enough for no? Feel like I can never hold my own. Pick up where I was before. Eat up just to hide the scars. Leave up that photo of my name. Get all you be saying that you wanted to say. I hate you, shots fired, 80 proof on. Benzos, no more, I'm gonna throw up. Lost one, lost two, don't got no one. And never see a side, lost one. I can't amount to God, and I ain't enough, it's true. Fade me up for you, for you, for you. When I found myself looking through the dust, no, there ain't nothing else but what's on it. Can I get enough for no? 'Cause I ain't been enough for no one. Can I get enough for no? You dare me to go up and down, I'll go. Going through the rough for long. Leave me in the dark, it's hard to cold. Can I get enough for no? Feel like I can never hold my own. Feel my pain with no motion. Who cares about you? No one cared about you. Who cares about you? Nobody cared about you.
Fire, fire, fire. That was dope, bro.
Appreciate you. Thank you very much.
Damn.
Bam, yo. That was a sick track, Hold My Own by David July. I really like the visuals, really captured the vibe, you know, the mood of the song. And it was a super well produced video for sure. For everyone watching just on the stream,
Gonna say
definitely
the
check
same
out that video in full screen on your own pace, not just in the little box. Cause yeah, it's dope. You can tell a lot of production value went into that to really back up this song. And the song has that vibe too, where it sounds really well produced and like it's mixed really well, and it's got a lot of neat melodies going for it. Nah, I was rocking with it. Definitely could be a big song. You know, keep pushing that one. I already see the videos at like 11K views, so it's going well so far. You know, just gotta keep rocking with that, man. Achanté, you got any thoughts on the song or video?
I love the video. I love when people use shadow and light play really well in videos, and that had a lot of it going on, like really well. Yeah, no, it was just shot really well. It was very engaging. Like there was no part where I was just like, like it was like flowing really well, like the scenes. And it was catchy. Like the hook was catchy of the song. I was like humming with it and stuff. Yeah, it just sounded really like large, which is a good thing. Like it sounded like it was very layered. Like I could tell there was like lots happening, even though it was like a straight melody or whatever. But it was very full.
Right.
So it sounded great. Yeah, I really liked it.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Yeah, dope. And Mustafa, you got any thoughts on the song or video?
Yeah, definitely. The video, I loved the one thing I noticed was the uh, storytelling taking place in the video. I thought was dope. Like, um, you repping where you're from with the Vancouver Grizzlies
Yeah.
jersey. That
Yeah.
was dope. It was like, personally, I'm a huge hoops head. Definitely like an NBA fan. So when I saw that, that made me like double down on like just me like rocking with the video. I was like, oh, that's dope. Like definitely shout out Vancouver. Shout out the Grizzlies. That actually was the team before they moved to Memphis.
Yeah.
Classic.
That was cool. I love the shot of Rogers Arena. I thought
Yeah.
that was nice. It was kind of like a mix between shots of like the artist performing the song and shots of like the city and things like that. I thought that was like the two main settings of the video.
Yeah.
Cool. The song definitely has like that like nighttime vibe. So it don't. I feel like it only felt right to have most of the video take place then, other than like shot during the day or anything. I think what would have been dope in the video, or maybe in like a future video, is to have is to think about like people aren't just dropping music videos anymore. I feel like they're also dropping lyric videos too.
Hmm.
And like having incorporating like some of that, like having two videos. Like one could be a lyric video, then the other could be the actual music video. Having said that, I think this was dope. Um, I think I need to rewatch it to take it all in again.
Sure.
Probably like on a like not in this setting. Like I think it's dope that it has a lot of views. And um, promoting it on Instagram would be good. Um, Promoting it on different avenues and on Twitter would be good too. I think overall it was pretty good. Can I ask you like, did you direct the video too?
Nah, I was about to say, shout out to my boy Juan, the director from Vancouver. That guy, he's a beast, man. He's we got these Vancouver filmmakers out here, but Juan he's crazy. He's directed. That's his second video I worked on with him. He directed, edited.
Look
Yeah,
that up.
he's crazy. Uh,
Yeah, the video was sick. So yeah, shout out Juan. I seen that credit in the beginning there. David, you have any thought? You have anything you want to say about the video or the song creation process or anything like that, or anything else you got planned for it or the album?
yeah, Hold My Own was like that was actually one of the tracks that we did in Toronto in the summer in the hotel, which is
Okay.
cool. So yeah. I remember it was just like a night after doing the shows, and I was just like hella drunk, and we just came back to the hotel, and it was just like, let's make something. And then my boy Tyler just told me this beat, and I was like, oh, well, that's it right there. And then I don't know, we did it. Yeah, that was the lead single for the album. I released that back in January. We just been pushing it. We have, and like when you said about like lyric videos and stuff, we have like because we're working on like a bunch of like reels and stuff for the whole album, like every song that we're gonna push with lyrics and that type of stuff. So yeah, we're working on that stuff. The video, yeah, Juan, he's a beast. He's the homie. Um, yeah, the stuff about like the city, just showing off the city and just kind of the vibe of the track. It's just it's like it's upbeat, but it's also like it's got layers and depth to the stories and lyrics in it. I think the visuals are fire, and I love it. And definitely gonna be working with him a lot more, and y'all should go check him out. He's dope.
For sure, for sure. Nah, crazy song, crazy video. Shout out people in the chat. Earlier, Elect was like, Serotonin Skies is amazing. You sound like Seal. I don't know if I've heard Seal, but dope. Jane
Wait, I was on mute for that. Wow, I said wow.
Oh,
Thank you.
yeah. Do you know Seal?
Oh my god, dude. Okay, if I sing this, you'll know who he is. It's that song, like Kiss from a Rose. Like everyone's heard
Oh, okay. Yeah,
it. That's Seal.
yeah. And
That's like 500,000 harmonies and shit like that.
okay. That's dope. That's dope. And then Janish said, nice. I don't know if he was talking about the first song or the second. We're going to assume it's both because why not? And then he said, where's the link? So I dropped him the link. We got you Patel in the chat. Yo, nice setup, Spitty. Hey, appreciate it, yo. We got the setup going, trying different things. And I think that's it on the chat. Wait, SoundCloud good? Yeah, Elect, you could drop a SoundCloud. You could drop whatever link you want that I could play, and I'll just put it up here. So let us know. But Mustafa, did you have a way for us to play something of yours, or you just want to talk about your new book?
Yeah.
I have your new book link up. Love in the Time of War, the novella.
I feel you. I mean, I could, but I got a track too. I can play a track.
Oh, you got a track. Yeah. Is it a released one or is it unreleased?
Actually, it's released.
How can I find it, yo?
Uh, can I paste the link, or you want me to? It's on my Bandcamp. So first name, last name .bandcamp.com. And let me go there with you.
Light brown sugar.
Yeah, I would say my favorite is Long Flight or something, or either track 8 or track 12. But I'm gonna say I will go ahead and play Long Flight.
Okay, cool. Let me see if I can.
That was me, like, just eventually, like.
Let me see if I can play this. It should work the same way. Alright. Sorry, you said track 8 or track 12?
Track 8.
Long Flight. We got Long Flight by Mustafa off Light Brown Sugar. I remember when you dropped this. I think it's right when around the time we connected, to be honest.
Exactly.
Let's check it out. Who produced it?
My boy John.
Okay, shout out John.
Adam.
Took a long flight, had a long night. It was only right. Wake up tonight. Wake up tonight. Took a long flight, had a long night. It was only right. Wake up tonight. Wake up tonight. Took a long flight, had a long night. It was only right. Wake up tonight. Wake up tonight. Wake up. Lot of forwards in the building, no kidding. Ain't no error message in the motherfucking ceiling. Lot of go and getters in their motherfucking feelings. Cause I'm going get it, motherfucking millions. Took a long flight, had a long night. It was only right. I wake up tonight. Took a long flight, had a long night. It was only right. Wake up tonight. Wake up tonight. Took a long flight, had a long night. It was only right. Wake up tonight. Wake up tonight. Wake up, ayy. Lot of forwards in the motherfucking building. Ain't no error message in the motherfucking ceiling. Lot of go and getters in the motherfucking feeling. Cause I be going getting motherfucking millions. Lot of forwards in the motherfucking building. Ain't no error message in the motherfucking ceiling. I be going getting motherfucking millions. Lot of go and getting getters in the fucking feelings. Ayy, took a long flight, had a long night. It was only right. I wake up tonight. Wake up tonight. Wake up tonight. Wake up tonight. Wake up, ayy. Took a long flight, had a long night. It was only right. Wake up tonight. Ayy. Wake up tonight. Wake up tonight. Wake up, ayy. Took a long flight, had a long night. Ayy. It was only right. Wake up tonight. Ayy. Wake up tonight. Lot of forwards in the motherfucking building. Ain't no error message in the motherfucking ceiling. Lot of go and getters in the fucking feelings. Cause I been going getting motherfucking millions. Hey, lot of forwards in the motherfucking building. Ain't no error message in the motherfucking ceiling. Lot of go and getters in the motherfucking feeling. Cause I be going getting motherfucking millions.
Hey. Okay, we out here. Hold up, pause that. That was Long Flight by Mustafa. How do you pronounce your last name, bro?
Abubaker.
Mustafa Abubaker, right there. I remember when you dropped that, actually, you told us that you were just trying things out. You were like having fun with it and freestyling and stuff. And I think for sure, like, song's dope. And if you added like some like layers and like when it hit like that hook, if it had like a pitch down or something, you know, like some ASAP Rocky vibes, I was like, yo, this could go crazy, you know. But nah, I feel the vibes, you know. It's like a fun little track. You'll bounce around. Oh, for a long flight. It's already kind of stuck in my head, you know. So shout out Mustafa, trying different things, you know. He's primarily an author and a writer, but he's doing the music too. So, you know, everyone's free to Try different creative outlets. Why not, right?
Yeah, no, absolutely. It was me just trying to, hopefully shine a light and hopefully hold some flame to what I really admire and just my 2 cents. So I mean it was definitely a freestyle, something I want to do just spontaneously off the energy. But no, I definitely own it, and I'll probably drop another little rap tape. The fun fact, like every track on there is kind of trap, except the very last one. The last one's kind of like boom bap, pop. Yeah.
Classic. Take it back. Yeah, that's dope. David, you have any thoughts on Mustafa's song? Yeah.
I fucked with it. I think that hook was dope. Got me bumping. Got me like it was in my head at the end. I like that. Shit, it was dope. Do you only put like stuff on Bandcamp or you have like a SoundCloud or something?
No SoundCloud, no Apple Music, just straight Bandcamp right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should put something on the SoundCloud at least or something. Let people hear it. I like it, man. I
Oh,
like that
thank you.
stuff. Yeah. Where do you like mix your stuff?
Have you? I use this one website, and it actually mixed and mastered my music for me.
Oh, okay, yeah. One
Like
of those.
It's
Land. It's
called
called
like
Lander.
yeah, Lander, Spitty. It's Lander. Use Lander.
Nice. Yeah, that's dope. I mean, it's dope that you like writing and stuff, and then you're also doing music. I fuck with that. That's
No, I
cool.
thank you, man.
Yeah,
Um,
Lander's like AI mastering. You guys heard about that?
I heard of those.
What
I
if mastering for, I mean, AI for for mastering. I don't know if it was Lander. I think it was another one, but there's so many that are gonna pop up now. Yeah, it's crazy what they can do. Sure. I didn't know there was one for mixing though. That's very interesting. Like, I don't know how I would feel about AI mixing my song.
Yeah. Well,
'Cause
it's probably
I'm
just doing
very
basic stuff of like EQ and compression,
Yeah, but also I guess like if it's just like a straight, like for your song, it's just like
freestyle vibes.
you're like, kind of freestyling on one level. There's like nothing crazy happening dynamics wise or like with other layers of like vocals and stuff like that. So like then it wouldn't be too crazy to mix. I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we gotta ask the AI, I guess. Yeah.
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 I did agree with your note though. Like I think if the hook was like pitched lower, that would be pretty cool. Like
Oh yeah, yeah. I was hearing it. Yeah, there was like a vibe there. Yeah, that was sick. Yo, Elect didn't send in his track. If you want Elect, I'll definitely play it next time if you send it in just now. But other than that, that's really all I wanted to do at the end there was make sure we checked out each other's music, you know? Oh, hold up. Shout out whoever just followed me because I got a little notification. So shout out you. Appreciate that. But besides that, just make sure you guys want to connect with all these people. You know, we got Achanté, David, and Mustafa. Let me bring back their little name tags. And before we dip, is there anything you guys want to say to the people? Anything you guys got coming out? Anything you guys want to talk about? Any other questions you guys have for each other or me? You know, we got a little time left. Achanté, you want to go first?
Sure. If anyone is tuning in from Toronto, I have two shows at the end of the month. One is on the 26th for Breaking Sound Canada. It's at Supermarket.
Dope.
The other one is for Clinton's Got Talent, hosted by our girl Belisi. Shout out Belisi. And that's at Clinton's. That's near Christie Pit Station on the 31st. So yeah, go to my link tree, pop a ticket before it sells out, and I will see you there. And I'm gonna play my other shit and not just Serotonin Skies, obviously. So that'll be fun. And David, if I ever am in Vancouver again, I might hit you up.
Yeah. I'm gonna be in Toronto in the summer too, so
Yeah, sweet. We should all like link up then.
for sure, yeah.
Dope for sure. Yeah, we got Achanté. What about you, David? What's coming?
Yeah, I mean, Kaleidoscope, the album just came out today, so
Let's go.
out everywhere. Whatever you got, Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube Music, Tidal, whatever. SoundCloud, go run that shit. I mean, it's these guys. It's got something that everyone can enjoy, and that's something I've been working on for a while now. So I'm glad it's out, and yeah,
Everyone save our songs to your playlist. That shit helps with the algorithm.
Yeah.
How did you come up with the title Kaleidoscope?
Kaleidoscope. It was I actually had a song called Kaleidoscope. It was like a really acoustic. Just I like brought my guitar to the studio one time and just like started making stuff up, and then we made like a very plain, like broken down, like acoustic track. Uh, and it was called Kaleidoscope. Um, and then one of us was like, "Why don't we name the album Kaleidoscope?" I'm like, "Oh, it's not a bad idea." And then we did, and then I ended up not putting the song Kaleidoscope on the album. So
That's jokes.
it's kind of funny, but yeah, I mean, they all kind of originated from the actual song, which no one will probably ever hear.
Damn, I was just gonna ask, is that gonna come out? But you're saying it's not coming out.
It's possible. It's possible.
Little bonus track, deluxe version.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. It might be something.
Haha.
Yeah.
What about you, Mustafa? You got anything coming up? Anything you want to talk about?
Yeah, my homeboy Tyler Moore, who went to the same college as me, he was a little younger. He just sent me a link to this show Friday night at this place called the Culture Lab. He
Sick.
sent me that. So it's like 8 artists on the lineup. So I'll probably go to that. What
It's
else I
in
got
downtown
going on?
Atlanta, or
It's like in the Castleberry Hill area. So it's in that area. What else do I got going on? I think I don't know. Drake just announced the tour dates, so he's coming to Atlanta July 1st and 2nd. Tickets are so expensive though.
haha, Drake. Yeah, the Drake ticket's crazy, bro. They're like a G or something. Madness.
Right, right.
Just
Yeah.
come to the local artist shows instead, yo. You can watch 79 artists, local artists, before you get one Drake ticket.
Exactly. No,
Do the
exactly.
math.
That's probably. And I feel like if you're really about it, you might have already seen him in concert before once. So
I haven't, but damn, yeah, I heard it's expensive still.
and then you might have to go see it once, bro, before he stops touring. Damn. Yeah, no, that's pretty much it. I'm about to once I get my website going for my company, I'll definitely share it with you, Spitty, and we can talk more about that.
For sure, for sure.
There's some issues going on there, but it should be ready by next week. And then start like rolling that process out. I'm doing a top 10 Frank Ocean songs article for Grammy.com, the Recording Academy Grammy.com website. So that's gonna come out the day he does Coachella. Um, and what else? I also just got this link from this PR firm about Belly, the rapper
From
who signed
Canada.
it. Yeah, so Belly, he has an album coming out with Hit Boy
Oh, for real? Jeez.
next month.
What the hell? You giving us secret information, bro? What the hell?
Yeah, I'm gonna leak it. So the PR firm sent me the album, and they were like, "Hey, like, can you do an album review?" I was like, "Yeah, I mean, maybe. It just depends. I'm a freelancer, so you got to go check with like the contributing editor
Right.
to make sure everything is like, fair play and
Uh-huh.
everything like that." I listened to the album, and it comes out next month. It's called Mumble Rap 2. Um, Nav is on it. Gucci Mane is on it.
Let's
And I think
go.
those were the only two features.
Jeez.
So I've been bumping that too, and maybe I'll do an album review on that for Rolling Stone next month.
Okay, sick, bro.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm just trying to, and I'm also trying to film more on-camera interviews for my YouTube channel too. So I'm just trying to stay busy, man, and just trying to keep it pushing. So.
That's dope, yo.
That's
Definitely
pretty-
looking forward to those articles. The top 10 pick from Frank Ocean sounds hard, bro. Picking 10 Frank Ocean
Hard to
songs.
pick take. to pick Tech because I don't feel like he makes bad music.
Yeah, that's a
It's, like,
hard one to do, yo. That's gonna be a challenge. That could be
They
YouTube
all
content
top
right there,
10.
trying to like break it down and like a tournament style, like what songs make it.
Yeah, bracket style.
Bracket style,
goddamn,
exactly.
yeah.
March Madness, yeah.
It should be crazy. That could be good ass content.
For real, bro. People would try it their own way because everyone would have a different list for Frank, like people like Frank or Drake and stuff. Like everyone could have their own top 5, top 10 favorite songs.
Yeah, because it's hard. It's hard to pick even like a top 20. I mean, this guy is like. I mean, that's the thing. He doesn't have that much music.
Yeah,
It's two
yeah.
albums.
Yeah,
Two
two and like
albums.
some other stuff. Yeah, Endless and like nostalgia.
So 3 albums. No, actually, okay, 3 albums.
Yeah, the nostalgia
mixtape.
joint.
Yep. And then a bunch of singles, maybe like 5 to 10 singles.
Yeah, but it's limited compared to other people. You know how we were talking. David said he got someone drop 25 albums or whatever. Yeah.
25th album.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Okay, let's end it on that, yo. Let's see if anyone can answer. Do you guys listen to Frank Ocean real quick? Achanté, David.
Oh shit. I'm not like a little bit. Yeah, I'm not like super like I'm not like a super fan on Frank Ocean though. I need to get more into it. So send me some suggestions for real.
I was just gonna ask you guys if you had a favorite song. That's why.
Yeah.
I'm on mute again. I'm not a super fan either, but some songs like I really fuck with. But what is the question?
Did you just have
Are you
you have
asking-
one that stands out, like a favorite one that comes to mind?
But definitely thinking about you. I
Classic.
perform that song all the time. Like I play piano when I sing that one.
Be
But,
top 10.
Yeah,
but
that
also
one's
Lost
go.
and like Lost, Novocaine, Pink and White, Thinking About You, Chanel, maybe. Yeah. Top 5.
I like it. I like it. What about you, David? You got one or two?
What, Frank Ocean?
Yeah, if you have one, yeah.
I don't really got one to be honest.
No worries, yeah. Obviously, Mustafa,
Yeah.
we're gonna check your list, so we'll wait on that, right?
Yeah, I mean, once that list comes out, well, I'll definitely let y'all know. I'll say my favorite, either Nights or Pyramids.
Working at the Pyramids. Yeah, that's a deep song still.
Pyramids is crazy.
Yeah, it's long as hell, but it was worth it. I feel that. I want a lightning round of top 5 Frank. Yo, we try to get the lightning round Gangsta Grillsy, but it's too hard. Yo, it's too hard. There's too many options. So we gonna hold it down right there. Appreciate everyone tuning in. We got a little chat interaction. This thing will go live on YouTube too if you guys ever want to watch it back or clip it up for yourselves. If I ever get time, I might clip it up, but that's dependent on if I ever free up. Yeah, all the tags are right there. You guys can follow Achanté at Achanté Music, David at David July Music. If I'm saying these correctly, I hope I am. And Mustafa at Abubaker right there. And me, Spitty95. You already know what's going down. And that's about it. Yo, appreciate you guys tuning in. Peace.
Appreciate you.
Thank you, Spitty. Appreciate you.
Guys, have a good night.